YouTube! Welcome back.
Welcome to Master Duel Master Chef. Each week we'll let 4 of your favorite streamers
So if I recall, the context for this week was I believe it was Pendulum Pals made a prompt here. So I guess just to really break this down super quick, the prompt was in order to make a sandwich with 2 different monsters being the same. So a literal sandwich on the board on either side, and then something in the middle. I don't know. Basically, it was kind of a sandbox, do what you want prompt. Now, there's 2 kinds of prompts in Master Duel. There is this prompt, which is on the spectrum over all the way over here, and there's, like, for example, Miwa's prompt all the way over here, which is you need to play Ghost Beef and the other idiot pendulum scale specifically. You need to pendulum summon a Blue Eyes. There has to be a Cucumber Horse in your deck. Oh, and also you need to summon a Hot Guy. So very targeted specific prompt versus literally do what you like. Both good in some ways. Both have their positives and negatives. For me personally, I really struggle with the very open-ended prompts. I much prefer, if I had to pick, these very specific prompts. But obviously somewhere in the middle is perfect. Here is a card. Here is a deck. Do something with it. Which is why I feel like I really thrive with those prompts. So, for example, the Crazy Box episode I thought was cool because it was very specific in that here's a card, and we all approached it from different ways. So those are my favorite prompts. So I really struggled this week. I basically just sat there for, honestly, it must have been like 15 minutes, just no cards in the deck. Just sitting there, just scratching my head. I didn't know what to do with this prompt. How do I make a sandwich? I'm not sure. But let's see what we cooked up here. You guys told me to watch the intro?
Using a secret ingredient provided by the community. Their goal, both to beat the competition in duels and to impress our celebrity judge. Who will be the master? Let him
Struggling with abstract concepts is autism.
On Master Duel
That
Master
makes
Chef.
complete sense. Don't say I don't try to entertain. I'm not gonna... What? Why would Dyer do this? I'm not gonna drink water because that's what they make bricks out of. Okay.
Yeah, you all gotta do it.
And welcome back to another episode of Master
How do I speak?
Duel Master Chef. I'm joined as ever by Farfa, Dada, Gaga, and of course I'm Mama. Congratulations!
All right,
to
let's
Engage
see
for
the deck
winning
profiles
last
real
one.
quick. So
I've
what did
had
I end
much
up cooking? Just following a... Oh, I'm like, okay, so somehow I ended up settling on Relinquished. The idea was that Relinquished sucks up monsters, so I was going to eat their sandwich. That was the gimmick of the deck I landed on. I'm surprised it did anything, to be honest with you. Go before the deck profile. How much of the intro do I need to watch here, man?
Okay, so ingredients. I know this is gonna.
This
be
is just
in
like the deck
deer
building. I don't want to watch
bitches
like the
about
entire
stuff,
thing. I just wanted to watch
but,
the
you know,
judging.
I'm going to.
At least, okay, maybe in the future we'll do like the full intro.
I feel
Leave a comment down below if you guys want to see my reaction to the full intro. It's just that I am kind of short on time today. But yeah, that was my logic. I'm gonna play Relinquish because it eats the sandwich. Doug ended up with the hot dog bit, as did MBT, by the way. And Gage came up with something cool, but then kind of scuffed it at the end. He didn't really get enough time to finish his combo. Go to 45? Okay.
To Gage for winning the last one.
I've had much practice learning how to play the skin flute. I'm glad I could put it to work with that episode.
Do you guys wear your glasses during sex?
Today's video.
Why did Dyer edit it like that? That's not what happened. Why did... She made me look like insane. But so what really happened there, by the way, is I asked that question. Everyone erupted with like argumentation, laughter, or counters, okay? Why did she do that? Me, when I edit things to be biased against the only DEI hire of the Master Duel Master Chef. All right. Very cool. Good job, Dyer. I hate you. Let's get into some judging.
Very, like,
Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. I was going back and forth, like.
It was a cheated dark hole. Well, of
I
course,
think
you got to
is
side
this, like,
against
the first
Joseph. You know how it is.
Got a side against. Wait, did you cheated in cards to beat me?
It's not cheating in. It's a sideboard. You're a TCG player. Why is the He's always talking about TCG. Master Duel's killing TCG. Why is he complaining about me using a TCG strategy in his series? If I want a side deck, let me side deck. Shut up, Joseph. Master Duel's killing the
Joseph,
TCG.
to
Am
be
I right?
fair,
Welcome back, chefs. You guys all cooked up an amazing sandwich
This is an incredible judging segment. Holy shit.
today. It was very hard to decide the rankings for this one because I honestly loved all your guys' decks. However, there has to be a winner. So, in 4th place we have Farfa. Farfa,
Was it really that bad? Really? Was it really that bad? Come on, man. I thought it was like, okay, I did struggle. It took a while to come together. I thought game 1 was actually pretty freaking fun. I thought it was kind of funny, you know, sucking up all the monsters and then eating the sandwich. I thought it was a decent bit, right? It's about as funny as I'm gonna play Insect Pile and then here's a hot dog or something. Come on, dude. I thought you expected it. So the thing is, I did expect it, but it actually ended up playing out in practice kind of decently. Did you auto-build off of Relinquished? Mods, can you time that guy out, please?
I did really like the idea of eating the opponent's sandwich, and your game 1 of making the relinquish sandwich was very entertaining. However, your deck wasn't designed around being able to make a sandwich. You just had to open the 6-card combo.
What? What's it? That is such a terrible argument. What, you had to open the 6-card combo? Have you seen these people's deck? Joseph's entire bit about the hot dog thing was literally he had to open the combo. Like, what do you mean? Like, his deck didn't do the funny if he didn't have a hot dog. Like, yeah, mine was harder because it's a ritual deck and it's shit and it sucks. But like, what? Like, yeah, I had to open a combo. Oh my god, dude.
3rd place, we have Doug. Doug, I really like the bit you had of summoning the Mystic Sand and the hot dog in your sandwich, but I feel like the other components of your sandwich needed a little work. You didn't really know what your bread was, but that's okay. Sometimes you have to cook with what you got. And thank you for being the first one to support my idea.
Wasn't his bread supposed to be like Balbaboon or something? I can't remember.
In 2nd place, we have MBT. I absolutely love the "you will eat the bugs" reference. Your sandwich was consistent and had a clear direction towards it. And yes,
Yeah, B-Trooper.
hot dog is a sandwich. And last but not...
Okay, dude. No bias here, clearly. Right? No bias here. Just play B-Trooper Pile, and then hope to draw the Flamvell dog. Okay, dude.
least, we have in 1st place, Gage. Gage teach...
What did Gage even do? Gage's combo didn't work! He admitted this himself! The guy... Listen, I love Gage, and it was a cool idea, but he said himself his combo didn't work. It literally did not work. Why is he first?
He is such a cool deck, and seeing you make a sandwich with the Wonder Bread Magician was hilarious. And making it a BLTG sandwich was the cherry on top.
But he didn't! That was the point. He, didn't! He failed to do it in the game. It's not that it's about... No, he literally said he couldn't do it. He said, before we jumped into the duel, or, during the duel at some point, he literally said he ran out of time. That was his words. Oh, my God. Well, Joseph wins.
You win.
I'm sorry. This guy's paid. This guy. That's why we can't see his voice. This probably is just Joseph with a voice changer. We don't know who this guy is. We can't confirm that this is actually Pendulum Pals. I'm sorry, but, do you guys see the dichotomy in judging between different judges? We can't see his voice. I see his face. What a minor speaking mistake. I win. You know what I mean. All right, anyway. Do you see the dichotomy in judging? So, do you guys remember during episode 1... I'm joking. do you guys remember during the Muscle Medic video where I was going to do the payment of the cost of the thing and then Gage scooped? What did that judge specifically say was wrong? Was that I didn't get to pull off my combo, even though it worked in practicality and in theory, right? And this judge is doing the opposite of that. They are giving Gage credit for trying to pull off the LGBTQT sandwich, but wait, no, that's a different LBT, LBT. What is it called? The bacon sandwich? BLT sandwich. They were where was I going with this? I'm so lost. BLT sandwich. Gage didn't do it, but he could do it in theory or something, right? So the judge is awarding him points based off of a theory and being able to maybe do it. There's no structure. There's no, every judge does what they want, which I guess is kind of fine. But, I'm just saying, if this guy judged my episode at the time, then I would have won that the punk episode, right? But so anyway, just the point. Just wanted to point that out. Can we get him on call? I tried to like find him on stream, but I can't. He doesn't have like a Twitter or anything apparently. So let me see. I have some DMs on Discord. Is he here? Nope. That's my editor asking me to pay them. Fuck them.
You got. And thank you for being the first one to support my idea. In second place, we have Emmett, which with the Wonder Bread Magician was hilarious. And making it a BLTG sandwich was the cherry on top. You win. Thank you for letting me be the judge, MBT. And I hope I didn't upset too many people. Bye for now.
Nope, no one has been upset. No one's upset. I'm not upset. I'm just reacting. I'm just observing your conditions, your criteria, and your assessment. I'm not upset. Like, upset exactly one. I'm not upset. I'm just here to play devil's advocate and, you know, curiously ask questions, right? Anyway, Doug losing his mind at Joseph doing the same joke as him, but beating him to the punch because Joseph played first was hilarious. Sandwiches. Farfa's mind once again being so much of an enigma that he causes silence for a whole 5 seconds. That's so annoying that these people actually think that's what happened. It's so clearly edited. Like, you don't think 3 other people would have... Oh my god, I hate Dyer. It was all the work of the wicked Dyer and her evil editing. In the stream itself, they had a heated conversation about sex with glasses. Dumb realization, but I just saw that they all wear glasses. Yep. I regret nothing. I love the self-fulfilling prophecy of Doug complaining about how Dyer's going to edit his section of deck building, so she decides to edit exactly in the way he complains about. See, that's funny. The fact that Gage thought with full confidence that Belgian and Belgium were unrelated has to be the funniest part of the show. Salt is a key ingredient the wonky quartet's cooks. You could have even attempted to construct a double cheeseburger. I'm amazed that no one made a double sandwich utilizing pens and cards like Crystal Beast. Well, that's because the judge literally said, don't make sandwich. Maybe we could blur the effect and have me guess what the effect is, as if that's not what you already do whenever you play the game, Doug. If there's anything that disappoints, the fact that Farfa didn't go for the sandwich. The judge said, don't just summon sandwich. Like, you guys criticize me when I go anti-prompt, and you guys criticize me when I... The judge said, don't just summon sandwich. Can't make everyone happy. Great potential loss. He wasted his sandwich turbo deck on the wrong episode. Ashball's unironically a better baby name than most that I hear today. Made me realize they all have glasses. I love watching 3 lads have a nice conversation while Farfa and his chat combine all 3 of their brain cells to play foolish. These are the comments I hate. Just like outright, like no real essence to it other than just Farfa's fucking stupid and I hate him in his Twitch chat. This is all this boils down to. Epic comment. I appreciate them going out of their way not to dox DZ's wives. They're eating the dogs. That's not the reference we were going for here. I'm glad Doug didn't let that spider factoid slide and immediately credited Spider George for skewing the data. When I heard the prompt, I absolutely thought Farfa was going to put Sangan and Witch between his 2 slices of bread. No, like, Farfa asked a legit question, because I can't see without my glasses, so I kind of need to wear them, but they all get fogged up with sweat. Alright. Okay, cool. This is why I hate reading the comment section, man. It's so miserable. Alright, memes. I posted this 5 minutes ago, so it's probably not going to be that good. Sandwich episode. Me watching Farfa pull another anti-prompt knowing he's going to justify that bullshit like the Kaiju episode. I didn't do an anti-prompt. But I didn't do an anti-prompt. That's the whole point. Posting this again because he didn't like it last week. Found out my mom's place. Can't believe MT would rip off MasterChef, the TV series. MasterChef, the TV series. Tempered, stained glass, and stainless steel. Wow, vintage, dude. Not a meme, but you explaining the juggling the ball in football as some insane skill that some pros cannot do was either a masterful lie or clueless. That is... No, it's not. That is absolutely true. There are some professional footballers who cannot consistently juggle. Like, yes. What? This is a known thing. My favorite American football team, the Philadelphia Seahawks. Dire editing Farfa segments in this episode. You're taking everything I say out of context. You're trying to make people think I think Coateville sucks. And Trent Jones had to say, I think Coateville sucks. Yep. Doug's face when he realized that he had the same idea of another wonky quartet member 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, it's almost as if these idiots are not that creative. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Here's another crash out. Enjoy. Leave a comment down below that you are a stinky boy and I have been robbed. I have been besmirched and Gage should not and did not deserve to win this episode with a deck that literally didn't do the combo he made, and my auto build relinquished deck was better. All right, peace.